Hi everyone, Christina here, and had a great morning at the clinic today. It was really nice getting in there. Got to even speak to a few of you guys. But you know, with COVID, it's been a while since I put on my nutritionist coat. It's been quite some time. You know, we've been all doing what we can, working how we can in whatever way we can. But you guys, I wanted to let you know that first of all, it feels so good to be back somewhat normal. You know, we're doing all the precautions, wearing masks, sanitizing, deep cleaning, obviously making sure everybody has that space, social distancing, and it just does. It feels really good to feel like some things are coming back to normal. And I want to hear how you guys are doing. How's your normal? How is your normal going? I know we just got word that our kids are going to be starting school, which is like awesome, with of course safety precautions in place. But you know, with getting back to normal, part of this is going to be getting your wellness back on track, you guys. This means no more letting Corona steal your self-control and really rob you of your plan. So now that things are getting back to normal, and you know, even for me today, it felt really good to feel like we're back, at least somewhat back on track. Wearing the nutritionist jacket again, back in the clinic, we're making changes, making even more positive changes. And so we are helping you all get back to your normal, get back to healthy by doing our awesome summer sale right now. And it is the smack dab middle of summer. It is. And now that things are starting to kind of calm down, we know what to expect, we're kind of getting our rhythm, it's really time to get back on track, you guys. No more falling off track. No more letting, you know, we call it the Corona 15. Everybody's gained 15 pounds. And the truth is, it's time. I'm sure you feel it. I know we feel it here as a clinic. We're all ready to kind of get back on track, really get things back to normal. So here's what we're doing, you guys. We have our sale going on where everything is at least 50% off. And right now, this is our Forever Fit Kit. You can get the Forever Fit Kit right now for almost 60% off, you guys. You can get it for $199 right now. And this is so cute. We're actually doing a free tote that's coming with your Fit Kit while supplies last. And in this tote, you're able to put all of your sprays. So all of your sprays actually fit right inside your super cute tote. And is this not so cute? It says, I am a mermaid unicorn fairy princess. Super cute. And this is gonna be our free gift to you during the summer. So, and while supplies last, because let's talk about that. We are currently sold out of the happy hour. I know everyone's been asking. I promise it's on the way. It's just, you guys, we sold out of this in 18 hours. And there's a reason, because it's awesome. This helps with mood, energy, and fat burning. It's awesome. It's an amazing, energizing blend that is packed with your daily vitamins, your daily minerals, and you know what? They taste amazing. They're delicious little yummy gummies. We also we recently sold out, but we're back in stock. We just got back in stock our Dream Body gummies. These are amazing. These are by far my favorite gummies because I've suffered with sleep issues, and I know many of my clients and patients all over suffer with not being able to sleep, whether it's from anxiety, poor sleep habits, even body aches and pain. This helps you, number one, sleep better, you sleep deeper, and you sleep sounder. You get to sleep faster too. That's one thing I do like. I fall asleep within 30 minutes of taking my gummies, which is nice. So no more laying in bed, tossing and turning till the late hours of the night. It's wonderful. So these gummies, they also help with fat burning. These are called Dream Body because not only do they help you dream, but they help you get your dream body. These are on sale too. We also have our brand new Mermaid hair, skin, and nail gummies. These also help with skin elasticity, skin tone, getting that glow. So this is awesome, you guys. Collagen is amazing. It's amazing, especially if you're over 30. If you're over 30, you all know, anyone over 30 understands that gravity starts to take its toll. And for me, that's exactly what happened. right after my 38th birthday, I was really standing in front of the mirror and I started noticing lines that I don't think they were there last year. I don't think they were there on my 37th birthday. And I asked my husband, I'm like, did you see these lines? And that's when I knew, you know, aging, it's a part of life, but I do believe that we can fight back with collagen, because the truth is your body stops producing collagen by 2% every year after the age of 19. Ouch. So that means by the time we're in our 50s, we're virtually no longer producing collagen at all. And that's why if you care at all about skin elasticity, your joints, body aches and pains, making sure that you have an awesome skin collagen production, you have to supplement. And these are called our Mermaid Gummies. And notice the little mermaid, isn't she cute? Because this is a marine collagen, meaning this is a higher grade collagen that is harvested from the sea. So collagen, there's over 5 different types of collagen, and a lot of collagen is really cheap. A lot of these cheap collagens out there get their collagen from like eggshells or pork, bovine, and we don't want that. We want the marine collagen, and there's a reason. Marine collagen works faster. Marine collagen will help your hair grow faster, and it contains all 5 types of collagen, because not all collagen is the same. A lot of people don't realize that. For example, type 1 and 2 are great for joints, but 3, 4, and 5 are amazing for hair and skin elasticity. So for me, as someone who's lost a lot of weight, not only have I lost this weight so I deal with loose skin, but I'm also aging and I work out. So and from being heavy, I have joint pain. So I need collagen for my joints. I need it for my skin elasticity so I can continue to work on tightening and toning that skin after weight loss. So here's my best advice, you guys. If you are planning on losing a lot of weight, you better plan on also adding in collagen. So, and then my all-time favorite, I just took 2 before I did this video. This is our Raw Immunity. The Raw Immunity is my brand new immunity supplement. 2 simple capsules, 2 little green capsules every day is all you need to boost your immune system. Now, oops, I just dropped the lid. That's okay. So your immune system, you have what's called a reactive immune system, meaning your immune system can be immune to one thing, but then it can develop issues where you can become, for example, you can start gaining food sensitivities or allergies. This is because your immune system is deteriorating. You can also develop an immunity. So meaning you can get a cold once and then your immune system grows and gets stronger, it adapts, and then you won't get it again. So this amazing supplement is a reactive, it boosts your reactive immune system. So not only does it help you not get sick, but it helps heal your body if you are sick, and it helps build your adaptive immune system so that way in the future you don't get sick again. So it prevents, it heals, and it helps prevent future sickness. So what does that mean right now? That means with COVID-19, this currently is not showing to respond to really any antibiotics. It's truly our only weapon against COVID that experts are saying is our own immune system. And of course, preventative. You know, you can always do preventative, which would be washing your hands, keeping social distance, wearing a mask, and, you know, just plain and simple, making sure that you're not putting yourself in a situation where you're around a lot of crowds, or if you're sick, you stay home. So with everything starting to normalize, stores opening again, schools opening again, I really believe that now more than ever, we really need to be focusing on building our immune system. Don't send your kids back to school without an immunity booster. Now, if your kids are super picky, you can actually open these and put them into yogurts. You can put this into smoothies. You can put this into hot teas. There's so many things you can do with this. Like I said, if you have a child that is sensitive to swallowing capsules, which by the way, everything is 100% vegan. Everything is 100% organic, gluten-free, lactose-free, soy-free. And just like these capsules, even these capsules are gelatin-based, or I'm sorry, are vegetable-based. They're not gelatin. You don't want gelatin. And so you can put them in their smoothies. You can put it in a hot tea. You can mix it in with a drink, which stay tuned, guys. We've got some big stuff coming for back to school to help you and your kids stay healthy. But there's so many benefits to taking an immunity booster, you guys. We have not gotten sick once, not once. And I will tell you that we are actually the healthiest as a family that we have been in years. Not one sniffle, not one sickness, even allergies, you guys. This even helps with allergies. Our kids have had severe allergies for the last 5-6 years. This year, no allergies, none. No one's been sick. No one's even had that, because allergies is a lowered immune system. And this helps with that as well. This also helps with if you deal with spiked and dropped blood sugar, whether you're hypoglycemic or hyperglycemic or diabetic or pre-diabetic. Now, many of you know my story. I used to be diabetic, you guys. I was. For multiple years, I was diabetic. My doctors put me on metformin. I was on metformin for probably 3 years. And there was a time where they wanted to put me on insulin injections. And it was really during that time that I made a decision that I had to make some major changes. I did. I knew that I was going down a really bad path. I was on a path to destroying my body. I already had gained over 100 extra pounds. I had no energy. I had no drive. I was really, really emotional, and I felt off. And really, you guys, that was my hormones. And my hormones were so off from really not taking care of myself that it didn't matter if I ate an apple or if I ate a bowl of macaroni and cheese. I gained weight. I gained weight starving. I gained weight dieting. I gained weight working out with a personal trainer 6 days a week for 3 hours a day. I gained weight. Why? Because my hormones were so off. And people ask me, how did you begin? How did you transform your life? Because obviously you're not that same woman. The truth is, you guys, it started with a lot of failures. I tried a lot of diets first. That's where we always go to. We think a diet and exercising till we want to cry is the answer. And I'm telling you, I actually went backwards. By the end of my first year of dieting, crazy fasting, limiting and restricting, and just hating my body, I gained 22 pounds of fat. And on top of that, my personal trainer accused me of cheating on her with McDonald's, and she fired me. So, and by the way, I wasn't cheating. I was literally starving. But you see, a lot of people don't understand, nor have they studied how hormones affect our weight loss, affect our body's ability to break down fat cells. What I dedicated my life to in that moment, because I had two options. I could either give in and just accept that I'm going to be obese, I'm going to be fat, I'm going to be sick, I'm going to be tired, and nothing's going to work, or I could fight back. I could go back to school, since the experts couldn't fix me, and I could go back to school and become an expert myself. And that is what I did. I went back to school. So everyone asks, how did this journey start for you? For me, it started with me going back to school and learning about nutrition and supplementing for hormone therapy. So that's what I specialize in, you guys. All of these supplements, while they're super cute and they taste good and they're organic and they're vegan and they're all natural, which is awesome, they work. And they specifically work at targeting your out of balance hormones in your body. Your hormones are the deciding factor on if you will gain weight or release weight, if you will store fat or release fat. They decide if you're going to be happy or if you're going to be sad. They decide if you're going to have energy or if you're going to feel like laying on your couch watching Netflix for 5 days straight. They're going to decide if you're going to feel sexy or amorous or have a great sex drive, or if you're going to feel like, don't touch me, literally. And I can tell you from personal experience that my life dramatically changed when I stopped doing diets, when I stopped starving myself and I started focusing on eating foods that feed my hormones and taking supplements that balance out my hormones. So that is what these supplements do. For example, Happy Hour, while it looks super fun and it is a yummy gummy and it's easy and fun to take, it actually boosts your serotonin, your happy hormones. That's why it's called Happy Hour. It also helps boost your energy levels naturally with super B vitamins. It's awesome. And that's why it's called Happy Hour. You know, sleep, your sleep hormone, melatonin is a sleep hormone that your body produces right here. And all of the screens and fake lights are killing your sleep hormone. That's why one of the #1 issues in America is the inability to sleep. And that is because, my friend, our hormone, melatonin, that we produce in glands right between the eyes, right here, it actually gets shut off or stunted or even broken down from fake lights. So from blue lights, like from screens or false lighting. And that is why I created the supplement, the Dream Body, because this helps your sleep hormones, which, by the way, did you know that melatonin is a hormone also tied to fat burning while you sleep? So not only does this help you sleep, it helps you burn fat while you sleep, which many people don't know this. If you have a thyroid issue, for my friends watching right now that have a thyroid issue, whether their thyroid is too slow, too fast, or it's completely non-existent because you had it removed, listen, if that is you, 2 things I want to discuss. #1 is you need, not want, not maybe, absolutely need to make sure that you are doing something to nourish your thyroid, which would be making sure your cortisol levels are down, which again, we have something for that. It's called Stress Fix. Stress Fix lowers your cortisol. You have to make sure your stress levels are down because it pulls on your adrenal glands. Your adrenal glands are tied to your thyroid. So this is how a thyroid issue originally starts. It's a decade, maybe 2 decades, maybe a lifetime of being constantly stressed. So if you want to, #1, avoid a future thyroid issue, you gotta keep your stress levels down. #2, let's say you're like, shoot, I'm a decade late. I have thyroid issues. Then guess what? It's okay. You're okay. You just have to make sure, #1, you are taking something for stress. #2, you are sleeping really well. The thyroid also helps regulate your sleep patterns. So what I see a lot is when people get their thyroid removed, or they get thyroid cancer, which I've worked with many people with thyroid cancer, or they have an underactive thyroid, they don't sleep. And that's because your cortisol's going crazy, keeping you up at night. It's very common. Your cortisol going crazy, guess what that triggers too, you guys? Fat storage. You're like, dang it, we can't win. But the truth is you can. You just have to balance out those hormones. So when that's happening, the #1 thing you can do is take the Dream Body gummies, get your melatonin hormone back in balance. #2, take the Stress Fix RX because the Stress Fix lowers cortisol. Cortisol triggers 2 things, edginess and an inability to calm, relax, or sleep. But #2 is it triggers belly fat storage. So what I see a lot of times is people who have a slow thyroid or a non-existent thyroid, like it's been removed, is they start storing fat rapidly in the belly. And it's out of nowhere. They could even be eating healthier, working out, making better changes, and yet they're still having this belly fat storage that they can't figure out. And then #3 is if you have a thyroid issue, which 90% of people have a thyroid issue. Guys, you have to do the detox because the thyroid will push out and remove and soak up and help you remove any toxins or undigested food particles that are making it where you can't release these toxins. When you have toxins in your body acts kind of like a raincoat. It uses fat like a raincoat to encapsulate toxins with a layer of fat that makes it to where these toxins can't touch you. And particularly, see, your thyroid, it's one of its major jobs is to help flush the toxins. So is your liver. And that's another thing. If you're dealing with a fatty liver, a sluggish liver, or kidney issues. You've had kidney stones. If you're watching this right now and you're like, you know what, Christina, I've had kidney issues. I keep getting kidney infections, bladder infections. You're having kidney stones. You've been told you have a sluggish liver, a fatty liver. Listen, stop the video and go order Detox right now. You need to be on this now. You needed to be on this 10 years ago, but it's okay if you're like, better now than never. And that is the truth. And I guess I have one regret in my journey of losing over half my size. I've lost 134 pounds. It's that I didn't know this sooner. I think I could have probably saved a lot of tears, a lot of frustration, a lot of sickness, a lot of loose skin I probably could have saved. But the truth is I know now. I would rather know today. I'd rather know now instead of next year or a decade from now, so I can hopefully enjoy my life a little bit more, give my body a better chance of living longer, feeling better. And the truth is that losing even just 10 pounds of body fat. Let me show you right now what 5 pounds of body fat looks like. This is 5 pounds. This is what 5 pounds of human body fat looks like. Now imagine losing 2 of these. So I'm not telling you have to lose 100 pounds. I'm saying, let's make a choice to lose the Corona 15. Let's do this, you guys. This is what 5 pounds of human body fat looks like. This is a medical replica that we're given as naturopathic doctors, dietitians, nutritionists, and we use this to show you the truth behind losing just 5 pounds of body fat, what it looks like. And many of us, you guys, we've gained 10, 15 pounds during this whole stressful Corona season. And I get it. This is probably the greatest natural disaster our world has faced in the last 100 years. Nobody blames you for stressing. Nobody blames you for feeling scared. But the truth is we can either stay in it and accept it, or we can rise up and take control back over our health. And that's where I'm at, you guys. Like literally, even I dealt with a lot of stress. You know, children home, schools out, sports canceled, can't go into my clinic. I have a location in a mall. We couldn't even get to it. We didn't even have access. We were actually all escorted off site by police. And we're open again, and it does feel so nice to get back into the rhythm of some normalty, which is nice. Like again, wearing the coats again, back to my nutritionist coat. And I have to say, it feels good to get back on track, to feel a little bit more normal. And I want to help you do the same. It's time. It's time to get back on track. It's time to get ourselves back to normal, or at least let's go better. Why not go back to better than normal? And that's my theory, is let's go back to better. Let's go back to eating better. Let's go back to having a boosted immune system. Let's go back to less stress. Let's go back to feeling confident and in control with our food choices, which, by the way, I do take a daily appetite suppressant right here. It's called Crave Control. I love this. This is medical grade amino acids. And what this does is this helps give myself the opportunity to control myself. It makes it to where you can make a wise choice instead of an emotional choice. Because every craving, every out of control binge episode that you experience is brought on by a decision in the brain, a reaction in the brain. Whether it is a lack of nutrients, a lack of nutrition, starvation, lack of sleep, this helps. So what I'd like to challenge you is, if you do not know where to start first and foremost with making a decision to eat healthier. It doesn't mean starving. I eat more. I eat more now at my healthy weight than I ever did when I was overweight. I would starve myself when I was overweight. I ate 1 time a day. I met with a young girl today. She's 20, beautiful, gorgeous girl. And she told me, she goes, Christina, I have lost 4 pounds. She goes, I'm doing your program, which is awesome. She goes, I've lost 4 pounds. And she goes, I can't believe it because I'm eating more. She's eating twice as much as she was. She used to starve herself all day, and I kept telling her, you have to eat. And I'm telling you, the weight will come off. And she's already gorgeous. She's 20 years old. She's got a beautiful, beautiful body. She's gorgeous, just stunning. And now she's healthier and she's feeling better. And she's like, I feel better. And her skin's looking better. She's looking better. It's awesome. And that is what I love. I love seeing people get to eat more and feel better. The second thing I would suggest you do is if you don't know where to start, you're like, I don't know where to start. Number one, choose to eat more and better, right? More and better. But number two is start using the supplements that will help regulate your hormones. This whole video, we've talked nothing but about hormones and how they really do decide what your body's going to do. They help you feel better. They help you make better choices. Oftentimes, people can't stick to things. It's not because they lack willpower. It's because they lack balance in their metabolic hormones. Their hormones are literally making them eat the cookie. Literally. And that is real. People will text me, call me, message me, email, and say, what's wrong with me? Nothing's wrong with you. Your hormones are out of balance. They're deciding. The truth is, if your hormones are out of balance, you are considered clinically insane with your food choices. That's the truth, meaning you can't make a logical choice. You can desire to, want to, and you logically know that you shouldn't eat the pizza, the cookies, the brownies, the donut. You know what your vice is, but your hormones don't give you a choice. And that is why I highly suggest doing the supplements. It makes it easier. It makes it, and I've had 3 children, you guys, 3 children, and I lost my weight after the children. So I had my babies, and then I got very large. During all those babies, I gained 90 pounds with my second son that just stayed for the party, right? I got gestational diabetes with my son, which stayed for 2 years after, which became traditional type 2 diabetes. I was heartbroken. So the truth is that I set myself up for a hormone imbalance, and that's when nothing worked. And if you've been suffering and nothing has worked, you work out, you eat semi-healthy, maybe you don't even eat. And I see that more than anything. I see most of the time people who start our program, it's not because they lack willpower or they lack courage or even they lack understanding of nutrition. I have other doctors and nutritionists and lots of nurses who do my program. It's not that they don't know about nutrition, it's that their body is so off balance they need a reset. So, and that was me. I was doing everything I thought was right, and it turned out being the total opposite of what I needed to do. I didn't need to diet, I needed to eat more. I needed to eat more fat, more healthy foods, more fruit. I know, crazy, right? And I needed to supplement because my body was so out of balance, so out of whack. So here's the end of the story of how my journey went. If you'd like to hear. So I went back to school. I enrolled in a naturopathic medical school where I worked really hard for many years. And I did a lot of classes while my children were sleeping. I did my homework in the middle of the night. I took exams while they were taking naps. And I had a lot of support from my husband and my family helping so I could do this. It was a lot of work, a lot of learning. And after a few years of finally a lot of time and energy and learning, I graduated, which is really cool. And everything that I learned in naturopathic medicine school, in medical school, which I ended up becoming a board certified master nutritionist, which I was dual enrolled in the naturopathic doctorate program, which I'm pretty close. I could actually go back and finish that. Who knows what it holds? Maybe in the future I'll be Dr. Christina. You never know, right? But right now I'm enjoying being a master nutritionist, and everything I learned I used to help heal my body. And you know what happened, you guys? I got to eat more, which was awesome. I really had to make peace with food because I was afraid. I was really afraid of eating, especially eating fruit, and especially eating fat. And I learned what's healthy, what's not. I learned how to eat, what foods to create the best healthy hormone meals. I healed my body of a major thyroid issue. My stress levels dropped, and I learned about supplementing. I learned about the power of what supplements and what plants and what going organic and natural can do for your body. So you guys, I was my very first patient, and I learned on me, and I lost 37 pounds my first month eating more and supplementing. I continued on, and within the first 3 months, I was almost down 50 pounds, and by the end of 9 months, I was down 100 pounds. Then I got pregnant. Yes, that's what happens. You get healthy and things happen. Little Colin came along. I gained some baby weight, and after I had him, I lost all the baby weight plus another 34 pounds, and I started being able to lift weights and do things I'd never been able to do, like run, hike, lift weights, kickbox, Pilates, yoga, things I could never do because I had major inflammation from my joints, which the supplementing helped calm the inflammation down so I could actually live my life. So now I've been at my goal for over a decade, and I have my own clinic, and I get to help people all over the world, and I've got to share my story all over the world. And I will say this, I never ever dreamed over a decade ago I would be sitting sharing my story, that I would have been on the cover of national magazines talking about wellness. I was just an obese, shy, scared, stay-at-home mom that didn't know how to even make a proper meal. I didn't know anything. It all started with taking action and having faith and stepping out, because nothing changes if you don't change. Nothing changes if you don't make big changes. If I would have kept dieting and killing myself in the gym, I probably would be on my second knee replacement. I probably would be obese. I probably would be so unhappy. I probably would have lost my hair even more. And I know for a fact that I wouldn't be able to help others if I would have kept in my old way of thinking. I had to change my path, and that's the truth. The path that I was on wasn't working. You guys, I wasn't a nutritionist. I was a stay-at-home mom. I had experience and education in a whole nother industry. You know, I was writing, and I was doing public events, and I was doing marketing, but I wasn't a nutritionist. I ate Snickers bars in the car on the way to my next meeting. You guys, I was a hot mess. So whenever I saw that I had to change, I had to change. So I'm gonna challenge you right now. If you need a change, then let's make changes. Changes equal change. If what you're doing right now is not working, then let's do something that will work. And I'm telling you, the only regret you'll have is that you didn't change sooner. That's the truth. So I invite you to reach out to me if you have questions. And of course, like I said, if you don't know where to start with the Forever Fit Kit. It's more than 50% off right now. You're getting an amazing deal, and you're gonna love how you feel. Even do it for how you're gonna feel. Do it for the amazing energy. Do it for how your skin's gonna glow, for how your stomach's gonna feel so much better. You're gonna have better sleep, better digestion, better energy, better mood. Oh, and guess what? You're gonna actually lose the weight for good. Diets are temporary. A lifestyle change is forever. And you have no idea what your transformation could do for somebody else. My little decision, my little life, my little light, my little story ended up touching millions of lives. And how cool is that? Because I tried. So you guys, I encourage you, let's do this. Let's try. Let's be bold, be brave, and do something different. Whether it's following my program or another healthy program out there, as long as you continue to try and make changes, I'm telling you, you can't stop a person who refuses to quit. So go to my website, fitbodyweightloss.com. That's my nutritionist website. You can learn more about what I do and how I help people, and you can learn more about these awesome vegan, all-natural, totally healthy, great for all ages supplements. So have a beautiful day, everyone, and I will talk to you later. See ya.